time round, as we were preparing for the World Cup, the qualifications and all, Nigeria had to use the longer routes to get to the World Cup. What do you think about this team? Do you think they can get their way to the 2026 FIFA World Cup?
Yes, I believe so. I support them, and I know they're going to be there. The World Cup without Nigeria is not a World Cup. No, but we have the best players all over the world. And Osimhen is, I think, the best striker in the world now. We have Lukman. By then, we were supposed to be qualified already. But that's not football. But like I said, the difficult times are going to make them much better when they're in the World Cup. We'll definitely qualify, and we're going to make our mark over there.
You made a name on and off the pitch. Your foundation has done a lot of good. The work you've done with it, how is that going along now currently?
I thank God. The foundation was started in the year 2000, which helps the less privileged kids with heart problem, African kids with heart problem. And we have done over 700 open heart operations successfully. It's tough, but we have to keep going. And we have almost like 150 on the waiting list. The pressure is there. You have to, do your best to make sure that you can save more. And we want to build hospital in Nigeria as well. But at the same time, it's not an easy task. But I love doing that because my best trophy, if you ask me which one is my best trophy, I would say saving a kid is my best trophy. Because when they are done, their eyes are red, they can laugh, they're not happy, the family is not also happy. And but after the operation, you see them jumping about. You see the happiness comes back, the joy comes back. And for me, that's the biggest trophy I can ever win in life.
And you have a personal experience about heart and heart operations. How does that help you understand what these kids are going through?
And that is why I started the foundation, because I've gone through it and I've seen it. And then I can look back and I said, phew. Even the checkups, they don't do checkups. They don't know what is checkups either. And if they have issues, they feel like it's malaria and typhoid, which is common. But it's different. They have their symptoms of heart problems. And of course, everybody knows that you have to have the funds. If you don't have the money, you can't go for checkups. If you don't have the money, you can't do operations. So if an adult of my size can go there and feel the pain, thank God I have a little money to do the operations. Then what of the ones in the village, in the locals? They don't have that. So you being a legend and having all those names and all the without giving back doesn't make any sense. And for me, when they call you a legend, you have to give back either through sports or training that thing. And that's why I decided to have my own foundation to help the less privileged ones.
In a few months' time, in December, we're going to be having the Africa Cup of Nations. Of course, now the Super Eagles will be there and all the other top African teams. How do you fancy the chances of the Super Eagles in AFCON, considering the top African teams, Egypt, Morocco, Ivory Coast, the champions, will also be there?
You can't talk about Africa without calling Nigeria. You know that. And the Nations Cup is there to win. And I believe that we have a good team. Like I said to you, we have one of the best in Africa. But we don't really know what is going on. But I know that it's going to click. The Nations Cup is there for us to win. It's going to be difficult because you have other big countries. But I know if you are counting 1 to 4 teams that are countries that are going to win it, Nigeria is part of it.
Let me switch back a bit to personal because I saw pictures on X of your son. How special is it when you see, and how special is it and how tough is it for anyone to follow in Kanu's footsteps?
It's difficult in the sense that when the name comes up, they want him to do more than his dad. They want him to be, but without even look at his age or where he's coming from or if he's the same talent. But for me, he got the talent, but it's left for him now to do it. Daddy can do it for him. He's going to do it. So my work is to advise him and encourage him and guide him the way to success. And he's not doing bad, he's doing well.
How much do you talk to him? How much do you encourage him? Do you find it easy to watch him or hard to watch him?
Easy to watch him in the sense that I know his talent. I know what he can bring to the table. And difficult because the pressure is on him. He needs to perform overnight. It means that he needs to do what I did, double of what I've done, which is also difficult. But that's his own part, and I have my own part. So gradually, I believe he's going to be a superstar.
You have a nickname, Papilo. How did that name come about?
The truth is, the name is from my senior brother. He plays football, and I asked as Papilo. And then I'm Papilo brother. So when I was growing, what they called me is Papilo brother, not Papilo, not the Papilo. But he was injured, he could not play anymore. And then the name shifted to me as Papilo. And then I have to now take it to the level that everybody knows Papilo. So sometimes when you call Papilo, people know Papilo more than my name, especially in Nigeria.
You turn 50 next year.
Yeah.
The Olympic gold turns 30 next year. When you won it, it was just around your birthday. Any special celebrations? Because this is a special one. It's 30 and 50.
Yeah, always 50 is half of. So it's going to be a special one, of course. I'm going to, first of all, thank God. That's what we need to go to church, thank God. And then before you have the big party, just to celebrate the big number.
When you look at everything that you have accomplished, and you spoke about what's your biggest trophy, you said your biggest trophy is your foundation.
Yeah.